Hello and welcome back to A Course in Miracles workbook for students. I guess I'm not going to be joined today, and that's okay. We're on lesson 88, which highlights 2 chapters. And today we will review these ideas. Number 1, the light has come. In choosing salvation rather than attack, I merely choose to recognize what is already there. Salvation is a decision made already. Attack and grievances are not there to choose. That is why I always choose between truth and illusion, between what is there and what is not. The light has come. I can but choose the light, for it has no alternative. It has replaced the darkness, and the darkness has gone. Number 2, these would prove useful forms for specific applications of this idea. And this is talking about something that would come up and you're looking for a solution. This cannot show me darkness, for the light has come. The light in you is all that I would see. And then you would, meaning who you're standing with, I would see in this only what is there. And the only thing is light, of course. Number 3, I am under no law but God's. Here is the perfect statement of my freedom. I am under no law but God's. I am constantly tempted to make up other laws and give them power over me. I suffer only because of my belief in them. They have no real effect on me at all. I am perfectly free of the effects of all the laws save God's. And his laws are the laws of freedom. Doesn't get any better. Number 4, for specific forms in applying to this idea, these would be useful. My perception of this shows me I believe in laws that do not exist. I see only the laws of God at work in this. Let me allow God's law to work in this and not on my own. Well, aren't these fabulous verses chapters from A Course in Miracles to look at today? The light has come. In fact, I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and um, someone has been upset about something in their life, and I said, the other person isn't seeing your light. For example, they want it their way and not your way, and so they don't. How can I say it? They don't. You're evolving, you're changing, you're growing, and the other person is still being their needy self or whatever. And so your light has changed. Your light has changed. It has evolved. It has grown. You've become a different person, and it's being reflected in somebody else. And there's no judgment around that. That people can be on whatever journey they want to be at. Um, And so one of the things you can say when this when this comes up for you is the light in you is all that I would see. And then you mention the person's name. So that person is full of love, full of light. They're just not knowing it right now. So and that's okay. That's their journey, and they're allowed. They're allowed to have whatever journey they're going to have. And yeah, we can hold space for them. We can still love them where they're at. We can there's and have compassion for them. There's and not in a judgmental way. It's like I'm better, so I'm going to just give you compassion. It's just the light has come, and that repels people who aren't in the light away. And and it's not because they're not full of light. They are full of light. They've just forgotten who they are at this particular moment. So when we say, attacks and grievances are not there to choose. So that's from number 1. That is why I always choose between truth and illusion, between what is there and what is not. So truth is always truth, and this is an illusion. So the light has come. I can but choose the light, for there is no alternative. So there is only light. It has replaced the darkness, and the darkness has gone. It's no different than being in a room that's maybe dark. It's in the evening or early morning, not these days because it's sunny and, daylight so early, but say in the evening, when you turn the light on, it illuminates everything. So the darkness is gone in that case. So I am under no laws but God's. Here is the perfect statement of my freedom. There is no laws but God, and God is here. God's not some white or colored person in the sky with a beard. Oops, with a beard. God is in here. God is your heart. You are made in the image of God. So your God is here. God is your source. God is, and so we're in the practice of remembering who we are and anchoring that in on a daily basis. I am under no laws but God's. I am constantly tempted, and we are. Again, no judgment. It's a journey of self discovery. But I am under no laws but God's. I'm constantly tempted to make up other laws and give them power over me. We all do it. It's all about awareness. Awareness is always key. Be gentle with yourself, be self compassionate, and not respond, or sorry, not react. We want to respond and go, oh, silly me. I've caught it again where I am giving power to some other law other than the truth, which is God. The light has come. I suffer only because of my belief in them. They have no real effect on me at all. I am perfectly free of the effects of all laws save God's. So any law that we make up, we are perfectly safe, perfectly free from the effects of. So how freeing is that? And just remembering who we are anchors that in for us. And that's just a beautiful, lovely thing. And his laws are the laws of freedom. And aren't we all in pursuit of freedom and happiness and love and peace? So that's just a beautiful reminder. So when something comes up for us, my perception of this shows me I believe in laws that do not exist. So when we see something that's not really true, that's not true, not really true, but not true, awareness is key. So we're just working on our awareness and our remembering, and it's all beautiful and it's all required and it's all perfect. I see only the laws of God at work in this. Let me allow God's laws to work in this and not in my own. So we can always call in God, the Holy Spirit, which exists here, to ask for guidance, to help us remember who we are, because we are peace. And if you're not feeling peace, then you've created some kind of law, which you're constantly tempted to make up other laws and give them power. And we are just here to remind you that they don't have any power, and you are the light. The light has come, and you are under no laws but God's. And it's good to just keep that simple. Pardon me. It's good to just keep that simple. Again, awareness is key. There's no judgment of you or anybody else. In fact, this should be fun, and I think it wasn't too far back, or maybe it's coming up. Happiness, my happiness and my function are one. So let's remember that everything else that doesn't bring peace and happiness is, how does it said, is an attempt to make up other laws and give them power over you. So your job today is to just remember who you are, and to remember that you are the light, and everything else you've made up and is an illusion, and to give yourself a lot of grace and compassion, self-compassion, and especially it's not self-compassion for others, but to be compassionate for others. Then that's really important too. And I know I practice that on a regular basis, because that's what we do in our bodysuits here on earth in this illusion. So just remember who you are. The light has come. I'm under no laws but God's. And thank you for joining me today. I wish you all the best.